On July 1, 2015, the Penguins stunned the hockey world by acquiring right-wing Phil Kessel from the Maple Leafs in a multi-player deal. Kessel subsequently became a key contributor to Pittsburgh's consecutive Stanley Cup championships in 2016 and 2017. Following the Penguins' second-round elimination last month, some pundits floated the notion of trading Kessel this summer. Ron Cook of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette took it a step further, blaming the winger's sour relationship with head coach Mike Sullivan for torpedoing the Penguins' quest for a third straight cup. Penguins' fatal flaws are fixable for next season. Most observers considered it unlikely that Kessel would be moved. Then came last week's report from Pittsburgh's 105.9 FM's Mark Madden, via the Pittsburgh Tribune Review's Tim Benz, claiming the Penguins would try to trade the 30-year-old winger this summer, adding that Kessel was apparently okay with that. Madden cited Kessel's relationship with Sullivan, including his unhappiness overseeing was his understanding the Penguins weren't actively shopping Kessel, but they're willing to listen if anyone makes an offer. If the relationship between Kessel and Sullivan is beyond repair, Yohei recommends trading the winger, even at the risk of getting a return that doesn't improve their offensive production next season. Despite his reputation for clashing with coaches, Kessel's a reliable scorer coming off a career-best 92-point season. While he was criticized for his 2018 playoff performance, 1 goal, 9 points in 12 playoff games, he played very well in the previous 2 postseasons. How much different will the Penguins look in 2018-19? Kessel's offensive prowess would make him attractive for clubs seeking scoring depth. The Hockey News' Jared Clinton suggested the Golden Knights, Blues, Islanders, Hurricanes and Kings as possible destinations. Moving Kessel, however, won't be easy. He's signed through 2021-22 with an 8-team trade list. While the Penguins carry $6.8 million of his $8 million annual cap hit, the Toronto Maple Leafs picked up $1.2 million. That's still a hefty contract to move. If the Penguins are listening to offers, they could seek an affordable young scoring forward as part of the return. Sportsnet's Elliot Friedman reports hearing the Penguins have some real interest in Max Domi of the Coyotes, though he didn't link the 23-year-old left wing to Kessel as a possible trade swap. Domi netted just 9 goals and 45 points in 82 games this season, but still has plenty of upside. He's completing his entry-level contract and would be considerably more affordable for the Penguins than Kessel, though the latter could be unwilling to accept a trade to the perennially rebuilding Coyotes. NHL Draft 2018, SN's Mock 2.0, Prospect Rankings. No big moves for the Lightning? The Lightning entered the 2018 NHL playoffs considered the favorite from the Eastern Conference to reach the Stanley Cup final. Their elimination by the Capitals in the conference finals was a disappointing end to their season. Tom Jones of the Tampa Bay Times reported Lightning general manager Steve Yzerman doesn't intend to overreact to this setback. Jones' colleague Roger Mooney said Yzerman still believes his club's championship window remains wide open. Jones didn't anticipate any major changes for the Lightning this summer. Mooney feels Yzerman might make a minor move or two to ensure his club remains a cup contender. Mooney also noted center Tyler Johnson's no-trade clause kicks in on July 1, suggesting it's something to be considered. He wondered if Yzerman might contemplate moving the 27-year-old center while he still has the flexibility to do so. Johnson is 1 year into his 7-year, $35 million contract and tallied 21 goals and 50 points in 81 games this season. The Lightning have over $68 million invested in 18 players, with all core players under contract through next season. Their notable free agents include forwards JT Miller and Cedric Paquette. Yzerman has sufficient cap room to re-sign those players and still have enough to make a minor addition or two next summer. However, such notables as Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Yanni Gourde, Anton Stralman, Dan Girardi and Braden Coburn must be resigned or replaced. That could prompt Yzerman to free up some cap room now. He could also use more youth and speed on his blue line. Peddling Johnson and his $5 million cap hit for an affordable defenseman could be a worthwhile option.